Yo, what's up, guys? Feels really weird making a video again after this long, and man, I gotta tell y'all, I missed y'all a lot. Who knows how many people will actually watch this video because of how long I was gone, but it doesn't matter since I'm still gonna be talking a bunch anyways. If you don't know what's going on, which you probably should by now, I basically left YouTube for 40 something days. I don't really know what it was. I basically left YouTube and now am just coming back, and basically I'm going to explain how the break went, the future of this channel, because I do have a lot of things to talk about. And then obviously for all the people that were waiting for me to return, welcome back. I did miss you guys a lot. And yeah, enough of this talk. Let's get into it. So originally, 40 something days ago, I left the channel because my mental health was not in a very good state. I was being absolutely surrounded by hate, and I just couldn't escape it anywhere I went, anywhere out in public, anywhere in my private life, anywhere, just really anywhere, even online at some points. There's just hate everywhere, and it was really getting to my mind. It wasn't hate directed at me necessarily, but it just got to me, and it really was just not manageable, and I was not having fun. It was not fun to live. I also had some other stressors in my life and just stuff like that that really just took a toll on my mental health. And I decided that I should step away from YouTube just to kind of sort out those issues, give myself a little bit of a break just so that I can kind of recoup and then get back into the swing of things. Now, the thing is I probably actually would have taken a break for longer than this. I wasn't sure and was pretty hesitant actually about coming back right now, even though 40 days is a pretty long time, especially for a channel like mine. You don't upload for 40 days on a channel like mine, there's gonna be some pretty bad consequences. But I decided to come back anyway just because, well, my mental health, it has gotten better. I think I have seen an improvement in my mood, and then also mainly it's just because I miss this place so much. So yeah, that is why I'm back now. I was going to take a little bit longer just because I wasn't sure if I was ready or not, but I think I'm just going to do it and send myself right back into it because you got to start at some point. And yeah, I felt like I was kind of being away for too long. So first thing I'm going to talk about, how did the break go? And I'm sure a lot of y'all want to know that as well. So I left in the third week of October of this year, somewhere around there. I left around then, and then literally within a few days of leaving, I got sick. And I got pretty sick. I was probably out for almost 2 weeks. I had the worst cough, the worst stuffy nose, just the worst everything, especially my sore throat. My sore throat was terrible. Normally when you get a sore throat, it's kind of like a dry, scratchy feeling in I guess your lower kind of throat area, but for me, it was completely different. This sore throat kind of felt like it was in the back of my head. It was way higher up than sore throats normally are, and I had never had one of those before. And dude, it was so painful. It wasn't like a regular sore throat pain. It felt more like someone was shoving a rock in down my throat or something like that. It was bad. It was really hard to eat food, drink liquids, I mean, you name really anything. It was kind of hard to do, and I also didn't have much energy. I couldn't do my best in a lot of my private life areas, and it just sucked. It was a bad start to the break. But eventually I got over it. Like I said, within a couple weeks I was over it. And then after that, I really just, took the time to think. I thought a lot more about my channel, about my private life, and just everything that I was doing up until that point. I thought about it a lot more and my decisions and everything else. And I had learned a few things from it. First of all, you never add too many stressors to your life. Even if you think it's not a stressor, you never do. You have to constantly evaluate what's stressing you out and how to lower that, and I clearly wasn't before that. Also, you have to know the best people to be around. You got to surround yourself with good people, and you also have to surround yourself with a good community online as well. I mean, that was one of my downfalls, was Twitter. That was the big thing that was kind of causing me all this stress as well, is Twitter, the Twitter community. It is trash. It is so bad. I fucking hate it. My hatred is so deep for Twitter that I said in my goodbye video or whatever that I would never go on Twitter ever again. And I said that in the video so you guys could keep me accountable for it. If I ever did go back on it, then y'all could flame my ass or something. But I didn't go back on it. I kept to that promise, and I haven't been on Twitter in like 40-something days, which to a lot of people is like, oh, whoa, woohoo, you only went on Twitter for 40 days or whatever. You only took a break for 40 days. That's not even that much. That's only like a month. Dude, when you're addicted to something, going a month is really good. Going a month without doing the thing that you're addicted to is really good because, you know, I was going around in public and whatever. I'd get bored from watching YouTube and I'd be like, oh, I'd want to open Twitter right now. Just scroll Twitter, see what's going on. Or I'd want to get my news from there, you know? But I realized over time that that news would soon become very, very irrelevant and it was just a waste of my time. And also the interactions that I would have on the platform are not worth my time either. Literally nobody on Twitter is worth my time. And nobody on Twitter is worth your time either. Just live your life knowing that any stupid asshole that you run into on Twitter is not worth your time at all because they clearly don't have a high enough IQ to even compute anything and just instantly resort to hate. So yeah, Twitter's a bad place. I recommend you get off of it if you already are on it. And if you're not already on it, then congratulations. You're part of the elite group that knows that Twitter is not the place to be. But yeah, I learned that. That was one of the main things I learned. It was just like the people you surround yourself with have a huge impact on you and stuff like that. And yeah, definitely go and apply that to your own life and make your life better. Now, going back to Twitter news. Like I said in the goodbye video, I get a lot of my news sources from Twitter, pretty much all of it. And that's what I used to make my videos in the past. All of my videos were on Pet Simulator, and that heavily relied on Twitter and having to interact with the Twitter community, which obviously is not good. Another thing, I've been doing this channel for probably 2.5 years now at this point, just around there, maybe a little less. And basically, since I started this channel back in July of 2022, late July, basically since I started, I literally have only done Pet Simulator, with the exception of a few months of Arm Wrestle Simulator sometime last year. That's really it. I've done only Pet Simulator. And wouldn't you know it, playing the same game for 2+ years, actually 3, because I've been playing the game since 2021 when X first came out. Like, I've been playing this game for 3.5 years. It's almost crazy to think that you wouldn't get burnout from doing something like that. And yes, I think I just got burnout as well from doing Pet Simulator. Like I said earlier, I was thinking a lot over the break, and a lot of it involved the future of the channel. I wanted to see what direction I wanted to take the channel, what videos I want to do, and stuff like that. And I'm 100% certain that the future of this channel does not include Pet Simulator. I was going to say that right now. I know I built this channel off of Pet Simulator. All 5,000 or whatever subscribers I have are pretty much Pet Sim fans, or at least simulator fans. And it may seem like a dumb decision to just completely get rid of Pet Simulator, switch out of it, and just not even care about it anymore and act like it doesn't exist. But trust me, it took a lot of thinking and a lot of overcoming fear to actually do this video and actually say this out loud. But I will tell you what actually went into my thought process. So, I have 5,000 subscribers that are Pet Sim fans, right? If I start doing videos on a completely different game or a bunch of completely different games, which is what is going to happen, I'll get into that later. But if I start doing that, the 5,000 people are not going to like those videos because they are diehard Pet Simulator fans, like I said, because I built it off of Pet Sim. So, these are diehard Pet Sim fans, and they're not going to like my new content, right? So ultimately what people would think is my subscribers tank, my views tank, and it's like I never came back. They wouldn't really go up that much and it wouldn't be worth it. But trust me, I know it's worth it in the end because I'm going to get that like little period of time where I'm not really getting any views, I'm not getting any subscribers, but once we get a few new people in, which I know we will, once we get a few people in, then what will happen is that'll get shared to new people, and then all, like, basically it just builds up. If you know how YouTube works, it basically just one person, next person, and then it just keeps going up and up and up and up and up. It's pretty common sense. I really don't even know if I made sense there, so I don't know why I said common sense. It makes sense to me. It clicks in my brain. If it doesn't click in your brain, then I would kind of understand why. But to YouTubers anyways, it's common sense. I'm editing this and I'm realizing how shit of a job I did explaining it, so I'm going to try to explain it again in short, and I think I try to as well later in this video. But anyways, so basically what I was trying to say in a little bit more dumbed down version is I have 5,000 subscribers right now, right? And a lot of those people, while I do care about you guys, right? I love you guys made me who I am, but a lot of them are not going to care about the new content, and therefore they don't really mean much to me because, well, if they're not going to watch, then there's no reason trying to grow off them. So a lot of those people are not going to be factored in, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to act like I'm a channel with 0 subscribers again. Views are going to be slow in the beginning, subscribers are going to be slow in the beginning, but eventually, because I'm doing variety, I'm going to open up to a lot more audiences, and then what's going to happen is we'll just keep growing and growing and growing, kind of like we're starting again back at the beginning, and then we will eventually grow a big, strong fan base full of a ton of different people, not just Pet Simulator fans. And that's the best way I can explain it. Back to the video. So basically, in short, what I'm trying to say is it'll be a short-term loss, but a long-term gain. Because then I'll be able to appeal to everybody instead of just Pet Simulator fans. And that is ultimately what you want for a channel. You want to appeal to a really big audience. And so that, in a nutshell, is basically why I'm stopping Pet Simulator. I'm going to be doing no more Pet Simulator videos. I also hate the devs, forgot to mention that. No hard feelings, right? I'm breaking out of the barrier, and I'm just going to be going for it. So the next video I upload after this one is going to be completely different. It's going to be something you're not used to, but I already have a lot of ideas lined up, and I really hope you guys enjoy them because I did spend a lot of time thinking about it, and, you know, hopefully you guys like it. If you don't, then it's whatever. I know I built a fan base of Pet Simulator fans, but it's time to build a much larger one for variety. Variety's always been the type of content that I wanted to make as well, and I'm just super excited to be taking this next step and finally transitioning into variety. And now I can even make more videos about like news that doesn't have to like only be on Twitter, because Pet Simulator news all comes from Twitter. But other Roblox news, I mean, you can get it anywhere else. I can make Roblox news videos, I can make Roblox update videos, I can make videos on pretty much any game I want. And that, to me anyways, is the YouTuber's dream. So that is basically what is going to happen in the future. I'm just going to be straight up just going in, transitioning to variety content. And yeah, so expect just a bunch of different videos. In the beginning, it's gonna feel really, really weird because I'm gonna have one video on one game, another video on another, and whatever. And I may start series on like some games and stuff like that. I'm obviously gonna like some games more than others, so, you know, maybe, you know, a game will only have one video that I do on it and others like 25, you know, I don't know. There's certain games that I'll definitely be more attached to and make more videos on, but I'm just not really gonna care about views in the beginning and stuff like that. So for all the people that like that, I hope y'all are excited for this new era of the channel. I definitely am. I know I've already said it like 20 million times. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I know I've been yapping for a long time. But again, I just wanted to end this video off kind of like I did with my goodbye video by just saying thank you. I mean, you guys have stuck with me for 2.5 years. Some of you may leave after hearing this news, but some of you may not. And some of you may continue to support me. And I'm really excited to see where we can go in the future and take this channel to new heights and all of that good stuff. So once again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And welcome to the new era of this channel. And with that, that is going to be it for this video. Man, it feels good to be back. Peace.